Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Grab a seat. Let's get started with Okami. I have seen one singular playthrough of this game many, many years ago, and I have always wanted to play it for myself since. Continue? This should be empty. So I guess technically this would be an amnesiac playthrough. It is very much, for the most part, blind. The only thing I remember about watching the Okami playthrough some 10 years ago, oh, I'm old, is that I got very emotional by the end of it. Oh. Whoops, I took too long. No spoilers. So let's hop into it. Okami! I'm excited! This game is so pretty. Visuals and music. Are you gonna... Story, Hideki Kamiya. Kamiya? Are you gonna go through the same intro that I just went through? Don't. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Uh-oh. I definitely don't remember that. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome, cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. Okay, that's what they were talking about. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Until... when the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. That sounds like a regular old Batman. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in the place of his beloved. That's awful brave. In the words of a certain cowardly dog, the things I do for love. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. Okay, admittedly, I'm trying and failing kind of to not be Leshy from the Inscription playthrough right now. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. No, don't go down the wrong pipe right now, Saliva. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly. Kind of like I struggled saying that. Thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. This is a lot of setup. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Shit, sounds like we're getting the synopsis for the whole game. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi, and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Oh? What happened? The blade. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Uh-oh! Hey, I got bad news. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Uh-oh. He doesn't look like he wanted to do that. Like, most shadowy figures' eyes aren't angled outward. Oh, this doesn't look good at all. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be using a controller or mouse and keyboard. Oh, bro's just burning the whole countryside. What? I guess it is a god of destruction, isn't it? A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. That is one hell of a storm. Dunk! Oh! Hello. Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu? Materasu, or is it Jesus, the wiggle on those! Is it Amaterasu or Amaterasu? I'm still not exactly sure. Here, it's pronounced Su, so Amaterasu. Now's the time! We have never needed your power more! Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world! Ow, that's it. I don't know if I can do that for extended periods of time. She might get the Haru treatment. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all! Oh. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is. Okay, yeah, no. That is starting to hurt. I cannot hit that high a pitch. Maybe if I falsetto? Is it falsetto? Oh. I don't know. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Bro just wants the tutorial to be over with already. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Huh? What is this? Stolen its way into my robe? I remember this. Oh, she is ticklish, apparently. What on earth? You again? Again? What do you mean again? Oh, are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist, Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Oh, okay. Alright. That's a pretty traditional style. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? I have to disagree there, Isun. What's with you, Furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Oh, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkamaru, against you. I think we have bigger problems than that, dude. The motorist girl just ate him. Wholesale. Ooh, what's that growling sound? And why is it so dark, anyway? Okay, I'm sorry, Sakuya. You're getting the horror treatment.
Oh, great God Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world.
The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored? But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. I'm gonna have to get used to, like, pressing A prematurely. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Oh, I'm not allowed to control the camera right now. Look at me go! It obviously wants me to go into the glowing portal. I can't control the pause. Ooh, I can control the camera while he's talking. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. Left bumper changes your point of view. Well, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Yes. No. Okay, so A is jump, naturally. Do I have a sprint? Ah. X button. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Oh, okay. Save. How many save files do I get? 30. Wow, that's quite a few. Well, I guess no time like the present. The River of the Heavens. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm acclimating. Hold on. Have patience. We're processing. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press X to bust them with your head. Oh god, we gotta be careful he doesn't turn into Sonic. Let it go, my friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. That's a lot of busted open pots. 130 yen. That's like a dime and 3 pennies, I think. Whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press A to jump. Then press A again to do a wall jump. Oh, but make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Okay, one moment. I need to check settings. Can I not access settings from here? There we go. Where's text speed? Oh, keep that high. Maybe sound settings? Nope. Original settings. Aspect ratio mini games. Oh, keep the mini games on, my guy. Filter. Well, shit. I guess there's no text speed. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. I mean, look, gamers don't look up. You can't expect much from me. Holy bone! S. Matarasu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. What? Yeah. Oh, I can break that too. Is there anything over here I can break? Yes. Oh, yes. Smashy, smashy. There we go. Oh. I have a bark button. Aw. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Ami? Listen, Ami. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. Picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. Yeah, it sounds about right for a creation myth. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how can anyone have the power to master all 13? I don't know. Why are you asking? Oh, okay, wait. There is one thing I want to check. Camera control, invert. Because it's inverted by default. Okay, Up looks up, down looks down, right looks right, left looks left. That makes sense in my brain. What? River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. What about the swirling clouds of dust in the stars? It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Oh, boy. You just don't know how to talk, do you? Ah, I can hold the X button to make it go faster. Okay. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look. Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? Ooh. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Like this. Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press right bumper to hold the brush, then X to draw. Oh, okay. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Okay. I don't know if I could get used to that on controller. I may have to fiddle with this mouse and keyboard. Oh, damn! Why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation, and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Huh? I guess I am mother of us all. Whoa! That was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Hey, Isun, I'm about to break your heart here, little buddy. Okay, let me see if I can't. Okay, so it would be left click for the headbutts. Jump. River of the Heavens. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull that off. Or pull off a stun like that. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose. I looked away, tried to predict what he was gonna say, and failed miserably. Well, looking around is certainly easier. So how do I pull out the brush? Uh-oh. Tab, no. Shift, no. Control, control. So do I just blot it all with ink? Whoa! A river of Stardust! So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck threw the darn thing? I thought he was going to say, who the heck are you? So I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable when I was talking about... Uh-oh. Arg! Oh, if I go too fast, it'll not do the thing with the point sports ball. I'm gonna stick with controller for now, for ease. Give me the box. There we go. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here's amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then, when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. What? Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. I mean, shoots, but what the hell do you mean it can revive? You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed peach. It looks like the Sakuya Sprite Lady's... Never mind. Juicy and fragrant. Okay. Oh, boy. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. What was that? How did I did like a backflip. Ah, well. There'll be time to experiment later. Also, I have no idea what mini games got turned on. May just wind up closing them back down. Ooh, speed boost. And look at all the flowers I'm making now. Look at that, that's cool. Where is this leading me? Uh-oh. It's a Zelda dungeon. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of Heavens, and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sort's in really bad shape. Gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Yeah, but what if they came back and helped make it right? That really was your brushwork all this time. When'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? There's another constellation. This one looks like a... Like a what? How you get out from that? I've never understood constellations. Oh my god! Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. Hold on, nose bloody leaking again. "'Tis the season of allergies." If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword as it was designed to conquer evil. Oh, okay, I guess I just have a slash now. Which would be useful for cutting down the fruit. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Oh, okay. Wow! Whoa! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. The fact that you can acknowledge that puts you leagues ahead of so many people. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Oh, okay. Where'd he go? Is he in my ear? It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Saki was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Yes, let's. Please. So do I have to chop that? Yeah, I do. Oh, crazy taxi. Oh, no. What the? Where'd they come from? Oh, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the X button to use its power against them. You got me hit, Isun. Look, Okami. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Oh. Whoops. Slice. Oh, I bifurcated the bastard. Ooh, ink bottle. Bottle full of ink. Fills one of the pots. Okay, yeah, I figured that. Oh, I got hit. Otherwise, that would have been a Sakura Blossom. Okay, so now we have officially entered the game, it seems. I must go. My people need me. Back through this heaven gate there. Good night. Farewell. Oh, it has to be vertical. Or horizontal. No, Radish. You obtained a Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid. Oh, okay, so that's a health pickup. Yeah! Cherry Blossom! Money! I'm gonna turn the mini games back off. It doesn't look like they're actually doing anything.
Back across the river I go. Can I swim fast? No. That is a pretty effect, though.
This game just looks so good.
Honestly, before they announced 2, I was kind of hoping for a remaster or a remake with a sort of like Demon Slayer painterly style on some of the effects. That would have been so pretty. Did this dog lay down like 30 seconds after I stopped touching the go button? An impatient little bastard. Granted, that is Amaterasu, mother of us all, so maybe I shouldn't say impatient little bastard. Oh, wait, save. Make multiple save slots. 43. How'd I do that? I am a god of weird coincidences, not conveniences. Oh, Lord, I'd love to be the god of weird conveniences. Are you kidding me? So now I slice. Oh, yep, these parts were always the best. Watching the life and color return, it's so cool. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village. I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. If you know what I mean. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Yes, let's. Let's build up some speed. That is an emoji-ass face if ever I've seen one. Are you? What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. I don't know if the villagers are going to be any different, my guy. So what do we got? Yeah, that's what I figured. Hey, there's a statue here, too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again! That's not one of those smaller monsters that are lurking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. Nice. Is that a mirror? Oh, save. Let's make multiple saves like they told us. Maybe up the hill? I see that's a no-go. Oh good, this one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. Village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Okay. Oh, and now I have the crazy taxi arrow. Okay. Oh, a map on left trigger. That's good to know. There's definitely something strange going on. Let's find some high ground. Yeah. Don't backseat me, Isun. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Well, hey, guess what? The one thing I know for sure is that Amaterasu is the god of the sun. That is a very bad circle. What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it'd follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. What? That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. That's not a bad way to put it. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. That's a pretty cool name. After all, your brush did bring the sun back. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now.
Who are you?
Village Elder, Mr. Orange.
A white wolf? I'm the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That store is 100 years old. Almost as old as I am.
Oh, so this is the perspective of everyone who's just like a regular mortal, I guess.
Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart.
Hey, don't be insulting me.
Whoa, no need to growl like that.
What is that old man kung fu you're doing?
Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts.
Oh, we're not growling at the old man. We're growling at the demon imps.
Huh? What's this sudden chill down my spine?
Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkamaru. Oh, and we made sure he kept his orange. Oh, ah, damn. Oh, wait a minute. Can I get all of them in one? Hey! I don't know how I hit that last guy, but I'll take it. Hey. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with the left stick. Ooh. What is this? Ah, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. You people believe in the gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. That Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck? Looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. I could not have said it better myself, Isun. Feed bag seeds, freshly roasted seeds that seed-loving animals can't resist. Why, you little devil, look at this sweet grub you found. Hey, wait, this is animal food. Still, we could save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck, let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot there was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, just press the start button to open the fan menu. While the fan menu's open, you can check and use the items you have. There are other things you can do there too. Fan menu is your key to a successful adventure. Why are you calling it the fan menu and not the pause menu? And where's the save? Because we're at about an hour. Get me out of the water. Oh, hello. Feed? Oh, whoops. I chased them off. Well, there's always next time. Speaking of next time, let me run down to a safe spot real quick. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. There's that mirror. It's over there. There might have been a closer mirror that I just don't realize is closer. Also, I am drunk as hell. Look at me swerving back and forth. But that is episode 1 of what is going to be a nice, long, mostly blind, probably basically blind. I don't know. We'll figure out what to call it when we get there. That is the first episode of many. I cannot wait to get started with more. I'll catch y'all then. Oh, wait, that's the exit to the game. Return to title. Yeah. Bye.